Tim Laird here with Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, the show that takes you out to eat at your favorite local restaurants.
And I'm Kevin Harnett. We've been to a lot of great restaurants through the years, and while many are now part of local history, their flavor and recipes live on.
So join us now for a tasty blast from the past on a Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs Rewind.
Coming up next, it's Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live from Kitchen Theater, the dynamic duo from the Oakroom. Louisville's 5-diamond 4-star restaurant is in, sharing their secrets. It starts right now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to the Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live, Louisville's culinary stage of excellence. Each week we're bringing you another fine chef, or in this case tonight, chefs from the Louisville area. We are very excited. I am personally, because I think these guys are on the cutting edge of culinary style and innovation in Louisville. They are the two chefs who run the historic Seelbach Hilton downtown. It's a 4-star, 5-diamond restaurant. Executive Chef Todd Richards and Chef de Cuisine Duane Nutter. Come on out here, guys. Hey! All right. Welcome.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Well, I just know from all my friends and chefs in the community that are eating at the hotel how extraordinary the meals are. I mean, very rarely, every single person to a person I know that goes there said, you got to go. It's an amazing experience, and all the different. I've seen some of the combinations flavor-wise you all are doing. It's just off the chart. I mean, nobody's doing anything like that in town here. So
I think you just look at experience. You know, Duane and I working together for 12 years. I mean, there's nothing that we're not willing to try. You know, we probably mess up 35 dishes before we put one on the menu. Yeah. So it's, you know, it's just work.
Kind of like a lab, though, you got going on.
It's a test kitchen.
Now, either one of you got married, kids, anybody?
I have a kid. Actually, my son is here now.
Is he? All right, cool. Let's talk to him.
Yeah, he's my retirement program, so be careful.
Working hard.
He's trussing chickens at 7.
And you're just a wild ass, pretty much.
I'm a wild, just like you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Two, one and one on the way. Yeah. There was a time, but not anymore.
Not anymore.
Now we let Kevin Harnett take all the fun stuff. Well, you guys have two excellent dishes. I know. Who's going to do the first one here?
I'm going to explain, and Duane's going to start working on both of those dishes there.
Go for it.
The first dish we're going to do is sea scallops. And scallops are really one of the best things you can ever eat in life and everything like that. It's probably one of my favorite seafoods to cook. And we're going to do this with our version of paella. First thing you want to do, though, when you start with scallops, you want to season them lightly with salt and pepper, not overly season the scallops like Duane is doing. You see he's putting very minimal salt and pepper on it, you know?
Sound like I was overseasoned.
No, like you want to.
The banter is already started.
Yeah. Well, you have to have tough skin to work in our kitchen, too, you know, so. Yeah.
Now, what do people think of traditionally paella? It's always tomato, always saffron?
Always tomato, saffron, chorizo, chicken, something like that. Right. But ours is seafood, which we, enjoy very much, so. One thing that's important when doing sea scallops, you want to make sure that the pan is hot. We want to get this one a little bit warmer. If you can do what Duane is doing, put your hands on top of it. If you can stand there and hold it, it's not hot enough. So while that one is going, I'm going to actually start the other part of the dish. And that's going to be the seafood rice. So we're going to start here with a little chorizo sausage. I'm a big fan of chorizo, so we're going to do a little bit more than normal.
Why don't you keep talking?
Then next we're going to add some mirepoix. This is just carrots, celery, onions, and a little bit of garlic.
I feel like a little boy who's like in the middle, watching.
Yeah, just make sure you don't, it's not the screen, it's just that we're this big, so,
Listen, it'll be refreshing, because ever since I've done this, I mean, of course, the first rude thing was, all right, you're very bald, let's just get past that. The comb over, and then you're very, I'm very big, so it was like, at least you guys are helping me not looking.
I've been big all my life, so I get used to
Never trust a skinny chef, isn't that what they say?
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
And I have enough hair for both of us.
You do have enough hair.
So I added some lobster meat there to this also, and Duane has already started with the scallop. The key thing about scallops is you want to base scallops to make sure that, they don't dry out or anything like that, so. This is a dish that you can actually do in one pot. We just chose to do it in two to make sure everyone can see it. So.
Yeah, the scallops are beautiful.
So Duane has added some thyme here, some garlic, also impart some flavor in there. I'm going to add just a little bit of chicken stock here. And then we're going to add the rice also.
And you pre-cook that?
Most definitely. Yeah.
Saffron in that too? Or
saffron, just really simple. Doesn't take a lot to make a great paella.
Calamari. Oh, calamari, you're saying?
Yes, a little calamari.
Yeah, beautiful. A little Mediterranean marinade on there, kind of.
That's what they say.
We got a grill. We got a grill here. We could have fired you up.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
One pot style.
The thing about our style of cooking, though, is that it's really easy to do. You can do it all the time at home, any place you want to do it, you know?
Yeah, and when all my friends, of course, go down and they do just a tasting menu where it seems like the thing to do, from what I understand, is just let you all go wild and do your thing, you know?
I mean, that's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, to come to the Oakroom.
You mean 10 courses? Y'all do, 10-course dinner or something?
Actually, we do up to 15 courses.
My goodness.
Right.
Well, actually, what I did here was my base ingredients. I actually learned this from my mom. It wasn't nothing fancy. My mom showed me how to do this. She used to cook liver and onion just like this. And what I did, I basically made a thyme and garlic oil that I'm basting it with in the pot.
Yeah.
So then nothing's really overpowering or like getting bitter or anything. So.
Yeah, because you see when people make stocks, all these sashes with these things in them and everything. That's the way to do it. You get everything in one.
I mean, it's just that easy. And I think the thing also is that you can save this oil, use it again. You know, actually, if you chill this oil down, you can add some balsamic vinegar to it. You have a vinaigrette. You have some lemon juice. You have another type of vinaigrette. So it's really, all basic in one pot, you know.
That's great. All right.
What we have also, we also made some smoked paprika ketchup, which is really, really a great, easy thing to make.
See it.
I'll take a little herb here also. Can everyone see what's in the pot? I'm not sure.
Fascinated here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
So smoked paprika ketchup.
Right. So this is just basically tomato paste, smoked paprika.
Boy, that's fantastic.
You can use regular paprika also, but we just use smoked paprika.
Perfect amount of heat there. It's not overpowering or anything.
Well, it's the
Delicious.
same thing that's the base of chorizo.
Powder
You
and,
know.
Cranberry juice.
Then we're going to place just a little bit of the paella in the middle.
When you saw this plate, did you think immediately this is perfect for this?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's really going to be. It's amazing what they've done with the old China from the old days. You know, we had very, very few options, and this is fantastic.
well, I mean, we are at Sullivan, and it is called culinary art, so you got to make sure that
you got to make sure we're all set.
Right. This is just sun-dried tomato gelée. This is nothing but sun-dried tomato. It kind of looks like Jell-O, but it's actually just called a gelée. And we just placed that there also to impart some flavor.
That is cool. Awesome.
And then finally,
Yeah, that's nice.
this is microgreens from Oakwood Farms. Where's she's in what part of Kentucky?
Raineyville, Kentucky?
Yeah.
Or Raineyville? You know, I'm from out of town. Somebody can help me.
We all been here a few years now, though, haven't you?
Yeah, 3 years. Yeah.
I was thinking.
I didn't think we were gonna make it that long, but
Yeah.
Louisville has done great.
Oh, it's a great town.
It was over.
Oh, the squirrel thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like I said, if you can eat squirrel, you can definitely come to Oakroom and eat anything. You know.
Yeah, if you can eat squirrel, you're in good shape. All right, well, that is awesome.
There it is.
First course from the chefs. Beautiful. Paella, scallop, little calamari on top, little smoked paprika ketchup, and what is it, gelée again?
Sun-dried tomato.
Sun-dried tomato gelée. We're going to be right back with Chef Duane and Chef Todd from the Seal Box, so stay tuned. Be right back for another great dish, duck with chocolate red wine sauce. Is that right?
Perfect.
All right.
Yeah.
Stay tuned, folks.
Thanks for joining us again on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, where this time we're looking back on Kentucky's culinary history.
It's a Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs Rewind.
Welcome back to Kitchen Theater and Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live. I'm Kevin Harnett along with Dean Corbett down on the stage. And boy, the boys from the Oakroom, they've cooked up something. They have a lot of fun, too, and it really comes out in their food. Monica and Rick here along with a great studio audience looking good here. You know, we've got a little lobster in there. I'm going to have you take a taste. Okay. Smells delicious. I know we say that time after time. Again, if you're looking for the recipes, easy to find at home. Just log on to the website. It's LouisvilleHomeZone.com or SecretsOfLouisvilleChefs.com. What was that?
I said, wow, that's fabulous. That's really fabulous.
And that's just the beginning. You know, we have a duck that's getting ready to be made along with some type of chocolate sauce. Dino can tell us more about that. And let's head back down with the guys from the Oakroom.
All right, folks, welcome back. Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live. We're here at Sullivan University, as always, here with the very fine and talented chefs from the Oakroom at the Steelback Hilton. Going to prepare a duck with chocolate sauce. We've just had a great scallop paella, and we're drinking grolsch. I mean, life is good. Where's your beer?
Hey!
Yeah, there you go. There you have it.
Check, please.
Next dish. We're excited about the duck. Want to run us through it?
Yeah, I'll start with the duck. This duck we actually cure just like bacon. So it's cured in the salt mixture and everything, and you actually cook it just like bacon. So anyone who's afraid of cooking duck, this is not that complicated. You just want to get a little bit of oil in the pan. Start with the skin side down. Medium heat. If you hear that sizzle, you're doing good. If you don't hear the sizzle, you're not doing good. So it's very simple. And what we're going to do...
Is that just straight olive oil, or are you using kind of grapeseed oil or anything like that? Or
we use whatever we have on the shelf, really,
all
to tell
right.
you the truth. I mean, it's no secret.
Another secret revealed here.
I mean,
Secrets of Louisville Chefs.
Quite honestly, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
when you're cooking for us, I mean, we basically use olive oil, canola oil blend. But I mean, when you're doing 70 people with, 6
Right.
courses, 500 plates each night.
Yeah, you're running.
Yeah. So we're going to baste the duck here. And then a lot of times people say, well, how can you stick your hand in the pan? But you have to be careful. You want to just take it and lift it and then turn it over with the spoon. The reason why you don't want to just turn it over, I'll show you why. The reason why you just don't want to pick up and turn it over is because you got hot oil. You drop it in the pan and it's flames. Well, I'm just saying, the television viewers don't do it, you know? So we're going to turn it back over. This is actually going to go in the oven.
Now, what kind of duck is that?
Muscovy.
Muscovy. It's enormous.
Well, we're enormous too, so what do you expect?
I mean, the full
What do you
breast
expect?
of that's got to be 2 pounds plus.
Well, we can feed probably 4 people out of that.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Next, Duane's going to start with the asparagus sauce and everything like that. And the reason why we're making this asparagus sauce for the dish is that we're actually going to serve asparagus with the tortellini, but we're going to use the bottoms to make the sauce so we don't throw anything away.
So the other ingredients are a mushroom tortellini,
Mushroom
and
tortellini.
that's white asparagus,
And white asparagus,
All right.
which is in season this time of year. So.
Good deal.
Yep. So what I got here is really the utilization of the rest of the asparagus, the stems. And it's quite simple, simply because my mom likes garlic, so do I.
Sounds like your mom was a chief influence in your cooking.
Yes, she was.
I think our parents are both. If you look at both of our styles of cooking and knowing our parents, I mean, they're basically very much.
Are your parents, are your family from Chicago? And
My family's from Chicago.
And then you're Seattle?
Actually, Louisiana. Moved to Seattle when I was about 7. I'm one of those around the world type people.
Greg Higgins' place in Seattle?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Greg, yeah. The great charcuterie master, the king of the sausages.
That he is. Yeah. And that was salt, pepper, onions, and garlic. And I go ahead and hit a little cream in here.
Sponsored by Dean's Milk.
Yeah,
of course.
Dean's
Right,
Milk
Dean's
cream.
Milk, our good friends at Dean's.
Watch that there.
The flavor tight seal.
Oh man.
He'll be here all week, folks.
You got too much time on your hands.
I'll chase that milk with a little grolsch.
Oh man. Oh
He's
man.
percolating. So what I have here, if you can see inside the pot, is just quite simply some Dean's cream, garlic, onion, salt, and pepper, and then the asparagus stems. Let that cook for about 20 minutes. In the blender you go. You strain it out. You have a sauce.
I like the sound of it.
It's nice and bitter.
Oh, my
You know how asparagus stems are.
All right.
See why the chocolate goes with it.
So as Duane said, you actually blend this afterwards and everything like that, and you get a mixture that looks like this, which is a little bit of asparagus puree
Looks
and
like
everything.
Vichyssoise almost.
It is.
Yeah.
So we have the asparagus puree, and then we also have some porcini tortellinis in here and the white asparagus that we poached ahead of time. But we're going to pull this duck out the oven.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want this one or that?
Well, we want to use them both, though.
All right.
Now, actually,
Now, let me get the alcohol away from it.
yeah, well, we might need a little bit of that anyway.
Yeah.
Now, actually, this duck will probably take, a few more minutes to cook, but we actually have one already prepared and everything. So we're going to just take it out of the pan. We're going to do something. I'll take that plate.
Here, I get it. Well,
What you call resting.
I've got my hands full.
The thing is, when you cook meats, you want to let them rest so all the juices stay in. But we want to use all this goodness that's in the bottom of this pan here. So we're going to take the mushrooms and pour just a little bit. Go ahead. We're going to actually saute shiitake mushrooms in there. So they absorb all that good stuff that's down in the bottom of the pan.
Is this are these dishes on the menu both?
Oh, most definitely.
Yes. Yes.
The duck dish is probably the one dish that we've kept on the menu for over a year now, which is something that we usually don't do. Usually change dishes.
It's really popular. Though.
Yeah, but it's really probably one of the most popular dishes we have. So
Must be the chocolate.
Are you all you're closed one night, or are you dark one night, or
we're closed Sunday and Monday.
Sunday and Monday? All
Right.
right. Yeah.
And because we're using gross here today,
All right.
we need to deglaze get all that fond at the bottom of the pan. So we'll just add a little bit. And I'm a big fan. You gotta make sure you taste whatever you drink.
Indeed. It usually takes me a couple to get the real truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take those mushrooms out. We're gonna add them to this wonderful mixture. And then Duane right now is going to heat up just a little bit of chocolate sauce.
Making sure you didn't add your liquid in. I
Yeah,
saw that.
but we didn't really
You
want
don't wanna
darken it too much, right?
And what's in the chocolate? Is this just straight chocolate, or you have?
This is chocolate and port and bourbon.
All right.
So
Wow.
Bourbon.
Wow.
probably my 3 favorite things.
Yes.
And actually, we kind of make probably about 2 gallons, and we probably in the kitchen eat about a gallon of it
I
ourselves.
bet.
So
Little ice cream and watch
ice
out.
cream, I mean bread, sunflower seeds, it don't matter. As long
Yeah,
as
years
chocolate
and years ago,
bourbon.
Anoush and I would at Remington's back then. I didn't work there, but he did, and we always went out to. Had one chef who was kind of like enjoyed the finer liquors in life, and he would disappear about every other shift, and we were like, "Where's Kurt? Where's Kurt?" And we go back, and there he
Yeah.
was in the storeroom with a bottle of 150-year-old Grand Marnier.
Yeah. Well, Kurt's no longer here. I guess.
Kurt is no longer here. Yeah, Kurt's in a trailer park in Indiana somewhere, I believe, at the last.
I'm
He
pretty
has
sure,
left the
yeah.
building.
I'm pretty sure if Kurt worked for me, he wouldn't be here
Yeah.
drinking that. So
Well, we're about ready
Yeah,
to
I'm-
slate this guy.
I was
Right.
gonna say, I feel like I'm, seeing double.
that's all right.
You'll put your stroke on there?
Yeah,
All right.
I'll start with this one.
The artiste, right?
Oh, yeah, watch this.
Well,
No
since
one
I'm
knew Picasso was black.
well, neither did I. So
Oh, that's beautiful.
Eh.
Look at that duck.
We'll get some cherries out.
All right.
so we have the tortellinis.
Like, Duane has gone to retrieve some cherries. Yeah.
A little bit of white asparagus. And one reason why we're plating it this way, and you'll see it when we place the duck down, is that way you can get all of it at one juncture when you're eating it.
Now, how many people y'all have in the kitchen when you're doing plates this intricate times 500 plates?
Not enough, to tell you the truth.
Not enough.
Line pretty strong, or you got enough room in there to set it all out?
I would say our line is big, but I mean, people to work in our kitchen are experienced.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you have to have great experience to work
Right.
in Oakroom. Yeah. And actually, it's a training ground too. People don't really understand that when you come to work in the kitchen with Duane and myself, you're actually getting paid to learn. Right. We're teaching our style of food and everything like that. So.
It's a great experience for somebody if they can get in.
Figured, you know,
That's it. Yeah.
since we had this fat right here, why don't we go and fire up that skillet?
Yeah.
It's talking my language.
Hey.
Rendered fat.
Yeah.
love
I wish it was that easy, like a diet. You know, you just go and render your fat off. And,
Yeah.
You know?
And put it on your salad.
Well, that's cannibalism, Duane.
Yeah.
What we actually doing is actually going to really make bacon now, though. You know, we're taking the fat, you know, we're going to render it until it's crispy and everything like that, while Duane's slicing the duck over there.
And what was the brining? I mean, it's just straight salt and a little sugar.
Well, salt, sugar, water. We add some citrus, so we add some orange juice and everything like that. So
Some herbs and juniper berries.
All right. You know, juniper berries with game is big with milk, and juniper berries are
and make sure the
so
most important
tender.
thing
Look at
is that we let it rest and that he's using a sharp knife. You know.
I mean, it's so tender you can just look at it and
Right.
see them. It's like butter.
Oh, baby.
Well, what's Tim gonna eat? I know that.
I don't know. I mean, you can tell. I mean, one thing when you're cooking at home, it's good to cook with people that know what you're doing. I mean, I just made the plate one way, and Duane already knows where it goes. You know?
Right.
So, you know, Jerry's in the audience, and sometimes Jerry is telling me something about a guest. I start a plate, and then have to walk away or something. Duane comes and finishes
Finishes
it.
up for you, right?
So,
You guys are a great team. No two ways about it.
so we got a couple of crispy ones right down there. Just add a couple ones to get it back.
There you go.
Fantastic.
One more for a good heart.
What are the cherries soaked in?
Oh, brandy.
Brandy, of course. Yet another form of alcohol.
There's a
This is
competitive
really
thing.
looking good
There's
for
a
me.
thing here.
Yeah, it's really looking good for us here.
Right. And that's basically it.
All right.
there.
Fantastic. Well, let's give these guys a hand, y'all. This is
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank
Beautifully done.
you. Here.
All right, Prost. Yeah, and
Here.
obviously you can find both these talented chefs at the Steelbach every week, except for Sunday and Monday when they're closed, as well as
Well, we're open for Sunday brunch also.
Sunday brunch be
Yeah.
open, and look for them on the Food Network, the Iron Chef,
Yeah.
as well as representing Louisville well. And we appreciate you all coming in. It's great.
thank you
Great
for
time.
having
We'll see
us.
what Tim Laird, our Chief Cocktail Officer, is going to be with us.
Great.
See what he can match up with this. So exciting. What a great show. Thank you so much. Be right back.
Thanks for joining us again on Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs, where this time we're looking back on Kentucky's culinary history.
It's a Secrets of Bluegrass Chefs Rewind.
Welcome back to Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live from Kitchen Theater. I'm Kevin Harned. We've had a fantastic day with the chefs from the Oakroom revealing their secrets to a wonderful scallop and duck, but no party is complete without the CEO of Brown-Forman. That's the Chief Entertaining Officer, Tim Laird. He's in with the Dino to pair up some drinks. Guys?
Thank you, Kevin. Welcome back to Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live. I'm here with my good buddy Tim Laird, the Chief Entertainment Officer, as I understand. Welcome. These guys, look at the
Dino,
food.
I'll tell you what, great food. That was incredible preparations, and I've got some things that'll pair up nicely with that. Starting out, I love the way they did the scallop. A lot of great flavors. I'm going to do something refreshing. So I've got a little Corbel Brut, but actually to add a little tropical flavor, how about if I put a little pear juice on top? And that will be a refreshing kind of tropical flavors. It'll mix well with the scallop. Let's give it a try, though, Dino.
Indeed. Here's
Cheers.
to you, yeah.
Absolutely. See how refreshing and light that is?
So refreshing, I may have to have another.
Because I don't want to overpower that scallop and all the flavors he's got. Now over here,
Beautiful.
we can have something a little bigger. And with the chocolate that's going on and all the cream that was in there and the mushrooms,
cherries,
I want to go
everything.
something a little bigger, and we can do a Bonterra Merlot. And this will wonderfully pair up because of the vanilla from the oak aging in here will match with the chocolate and the
Yeah,
creaminess
this
of the
nose
beans
is
cream in there.
rich
So,
and fruity.
very
Yeah.
rich, and it'll hold up to a big dish like this. But let's give it a try.
Definitely, because
Wonderful.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah. Are you worried when you pair with a dish like this that has a sauce that has bourbon?
No,
brandy, port. I mean, it was all in there. Are you worried
it was
about
all
the
in
flavors?
it. Not at all. Not at all. Because as long as you have a big enough wine like this Bonterra Merlot, it'll stand up to all those flavors. So not a problem. Well, how about you step into the bar? Let's mix up a cocktail. How about that, Dino?
Many more drinks, I won't be stepping anywhere.
Exactly. Since we had the pear out, I want to do something fun. This is a peaches and pear Woodford, and I've got my mixing glass. I'm going to start out with about 4 ounces of Woodford Reserve bourbon.
And what are you
going to
have?
About 5. Yeah, that's right. Got a little extra. About 3 ounces of our pear juice we had out earlier, and to that 1 ounce of peach nectar, and then finally a little citrus in there. I've got 1 ounce of lime.
Are these fresh
lime
juices,
juice.
or are you getting them? Are they available at a store?
They're easy to buy. You can buy the peach and pear nectars at the stores. Right. Everybody's carrying these now, so just a wonderful thing. So anyway, let's give this a little shake up. And you're going to find that the Woodford marries up wonderfully with the peach and the pear and the flavors all together, and I just love this cocktail. It is so refreshing. But you'll be the judge of that, Dino, so we'll see what see what you have to say.
Oh my.
There we go. Doesn't that look good? Of course,
certainly
a little pear for the garnish.
All right, and here we go. Cheers.
Here we go.
Let's
Let's
you.
give it a test.
Ooh. Oh my
Oh,
God.
isn't that great?
Oh, that's
Is that refreshing?
Unbelievable. I want to thank all the great sponsors, of course, Sullivan University, who without them, this show would not be possible. All of you for tuning in at home. We really appreciate you watching the show. Rumor has it, it's bordering on popular now. We're having fun with it. So we've got the good people at Dean's Milk, Anheuser-Busch, Beef, Kentucky Proud, Winston Industries. The list is endless. If you have any interest, just go to www.louisvillehomezone.com. You can check on the taping schedule, the sponsor opportunities, past recipes of all these great chefs. A little bit from Tim, a little bit from me. Most of all, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time on Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live. Yeah, baby!
Secrets of Louisville Chefs Live is recorded in front of a live studio audience.